It's the news at 10, live from Channels Television. Reporting tonight.
Hello and welcome. Tonight, General Muhammadu Buhari, declared winner of the APC presidential primaries, promises more powers to the EFCC in the anti-corruption war. President Goodluck Jonathan picks his deputy Namadi Sambo as his running mate for the 2015 presidential election. Former President Olusegun Obasanjo appeals Abuja High Court's contempt judgment over his book, My Watch. And French troops killed jihadist leader in northern Mali.
In business news, the Nigerian equities market plunges further by 3.54%.
And on sports news tonight, FIFA's executive committee is set to decide over the release of Macho Garcia's report on the 2018-2022 World Cup bidding process.
We begin tonight with the over 20-hour process that has confirmed the former head of state, General Muhammadu Buhari, as the presidential candidate of the All Progressive Congress, APC. General Buhari polled a total of 3,430 votes to emerge winner of the keenly contested primary, beating Kano State Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso, who polled 974 votes, to come second. Former Vice President Atiku Abubakar came third with 954 votes. Imo State Governor Okorocha polled 624 votes. And the publisher of the leadership newspaper, Sam Ndai Azara, polled 10 votes. The announcement of the results brought to an end the two-day event at the Teslim Balogun Stadium here in Lagos, where the anxious delegates had waited for the final outcome of the election. General Buhari will face the incumbent President Goodluck Jonathan of the ruling People's Democratic Party at the presidential election in 2015. Now, the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Surulere in the last 24 hours hosted what may be seen as one of the largest political events here in Lagos. 8,000 delegates from across Nigeria participated in the APC primary. Our next report looks at how General Buhari emerged as the party's candidate.
Only the contestants on the stage.
8,000 delegates from across the nation and officials of the Independent National Electoral Commission are here at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos for one obligation. Their task here is to see to the emergence of the candidate of the All Progressives Congress, the APC, at the 2015 presidential election.
See moving back there.
So the delegates come out to do the needful. And this process takes its turn on each of the 5 aspirants.
Your Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen.
The anticipations of the delegates are vivid. It took all night for the process to conclude, but then the delegates were willing to withstand the odds, and after about 20 hours, a winner finally emerges.
At the conclusion of voting and counting, the votes received by the aspirants in alphabetical order are as follows. Atiku Abubakar, 954 votes. Muhammadu Buhari, 3,430 votes. Rabiu Musa Kwankwaso, 907 votes. Sam Ndai Isaiah, 10 votes. and Rochas Anayo Okorocha 624 votes. Total votes received 5,992 votes. Total delegates accredited 7,214. Total invalid ballots 16 votes. Total votes cast 6,008. Having won the majority of vote cast, it is my pleasure and honor to declare Muhammadu Buhari as the winner of the All Progressives Congress presidential primaries in preparation for the 2015 presidential election.
This has indeed been a long, tedious but peaceful process. And for the APC presidential candidate, General Muhammadu Buhari, the distance to Asarok come 2015 is one step closer.
The champion emerging from here. And of course you can see the hand clapping in the background, including from some of his opponents in this race.
And of course, the number of delegates in that situation was 7,214 and not 8,000. We do apologize for that. In the meantime, the presidential candidate of the APC says he will run an open administration that will be honest, attack corruption, and ensure that Nigerians are safe. General Muhammadu Buhari, who promised to enhance the power of the EFCC, said education would be open to the poor. He then asked Nigerians to support him.
Resolve to make things better for Nigeria. What I say today is for all Nigerians, Christian and Muslim, southern and northern, rich and poor, young and old, man and woman, we are all citizens of Nigeria. There is no dividing line among us that I care to honor. Either we advance as one or fail all together. My choice and my colleagues' choice and wish is that we progress together. Preserving the nation's future is a sacred obligation to all of us in this great party. Leaders should be fully committed to fulfilling this obligation, otherwise they have no business being leaders. Sadly, the current administration does not believe in this obligation. By their actions, they are leading us to calamity. As such, I make these 5 pledges regarding the government who are elected next February. We will govern Nigeria honestly in accordance with the Constitution. We will strive to secure the country and efficiently manage the economy. We will strive to attack poverty through broadly shared economic growth and attacking corruption through impartial application of the law. On corruption, the government will enhance EFCC's power to investigate independently. Moreover, we intend to plug the holes in NNPC accounting. There will no longer be 2 sets of books, one for public consumption and another for insiders who profit from this slick fraud. In an APC government, the public will know how much an NPC makes and where all the money goes.
APC presidential candidate General Muhammadu Buhari. Now call it gallantry in defeat and you won't be wrong. This is what former Vice President Atiku Abubakar, Governor Rabiu Kwankwaso and the Imo State Governor Okorocha demonstrated when they spoke at the venue of the primary to congratulate the winner of the election. The former presidential aspirants also pledged to work with General Buhari to ensure the victory of the APC in the presidential election in 2015.
Since last night, you have witnessed what I describe as the most credible, transparent elections to be ever conducted by any political party in this country. I also want to use this opportunity given to me to congratulate the winner of these primary elections, General Muhammadu Buhari.
Let me assure our supporters, both in Kano and across this country, that we'll work together for the success of APC at all levels.
General Muhammad Buhari, we are with you. We support you. The two of us have been talking over there, all in your support, appreciation of your person. To whom much is given, much is expected.
Meanwhile, leaders of the APC are said to be in a meeting in the Victoria Island area of Lagos to decide a running mate for General Buhari. According to the INEC timetable, a vice presidential candidate must be elected before the end of today. Those being considered are the former Attorney General and Justice Commissioner, Mr. Yemi Oshibajo, River State Governor Chibuike Amechi. Others being interviewed are the Governor of Edo State, Adams Oshomole, and the Lagos State Governor, Babatunde Fashola, among others. The meeting has been put together by the party's national leader, Bola Tinubu, and in attendance is the party's presidential candidate, General Muhammadu Buhari. Now, a few hours after losing in the just concluded APC presidential elections at the Teslim Balogun Stadium in Lagos, the Imo State Governor, Okorocha, gets the governorship ticket of the All Progressive Congress. Governor Okorocha's candidature was ratified by the chairman of the Electoral Committee, Mr. John Alamba. Earlier, the Imo State Commissioner for Lands and Urban Planning, Chief Uche Nwosu, was said to have been adopted as the APC governorship candidate by the party's delegates, but the candidate later withdrew from the race. The chairman of the Electoral Committee, however, said that the party has the power to substitute any candidate that withdraws from the race, and that's the reason why the governor now gets the ticket, even when he was still at the venue of the APC presidential primary held in Lagos. In part two, after the break, former President Olusegun Obasanjo appeals contempt judgment against him over his book, My Watch. That's in a moment. Please stay with us.